Hi, this is Josh Clark with this week's episode of Be Your Best. Today we're here to talk about courage. You know, the late great Muhammad Ali once said, "He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life." How true that is. You know, but I want to remind us that courage isn't the absence of fear. It's acting in spite of fear. You see, fear is natural. You know, fear is a natural self-preservation or safety mechanism. But the question is your fear serving you? Is it serving you, or is it holding you back? You know, is it holding you back from your desire to accomplish, to create, to do, to change, to be a catalyst to impact and change the world? You see, knowing what your purpose is in life is the foundation upon which courage, which boldness, which is built upon. You see, what is your purpose? What is it that you're destined to do? What is it that you're uniquely gifted with to go out there and impact and change the world? See, I don't believe for 1 minute that it's by chance that you're here. I don't think it's by chance that you're watching this video. I don't think it's by chance that you've been given this one life. Now, the question is, will you and I, will we act, will we behave in a courageous way in order to live out that purpose from which we've been put here? You know, there are two powerful motivators, it said. One is the promise of gain, and then the fear of loss. And so I want us to think about, in the context of acting courageously, first, ask yourself, what is more important than safety? What is more important than staying within my comfort zone? What is it that I want to accomplish? What is it that I want to do? What are your goals? What is the why? What's the reason for it? You know, where do you want to be 5 and 10 years from now? And ask yourself, how will I feel if I accomplish that? Ask yourself, who will I be around? What will it feel like to accomplish that, to do that, to become that? Now, here's the second scenario. Ask yourself, instead of looking at fear and thinking about what could go wrong, between closing this gap between where I am and where I want to be, instead of looking at everything that could go wrong and how you might fail, instead ask yourself, how will I feel 1 year from now if I don't take action, if I don't do something to move towards where I want to be, what I want to accomplish? How will you feel then? See, think about that feeling for a moment and allow that to help motivate you to act. You see, courage is like a muscle. In order to build that muscle, we have to act. We have to do. When you start building a muscle at the very beginning, you can't lift very much. But then you keep on acting courageously. You keep on lifting. And pretty soon it gets bigger and bigger. Courage is the same way. You see, it's not about that one big, bold, courageous thing that too often when we think of courage, we think of that. What is that big thing I need to do? And maybe there is a big thing. But you see, we get to that moment of being able to act in a big, bold, courageous way by doing the daily steps of courage. Maybe it's picking up the phone and calling someone. Maybe it's saying, "I'm sorry." Maybe it's asking for help. Maybe it's signing up for ballroom dance lessons. Maybe it's, little things. Maybe it's, putting together a success tracker and tracking the daily habits that you need to build, that you need to accomplish in order to get where you need to go. But instead of saying, well, what if I fail? You choose to act courageously. You see, every time we act in the presence of fear, we dilute its power over us, and we amplify our own power. And that's a quote from Margie Worrell. Incredible quote. I'm going to say it again. Every time we act in the presence of fear, we dilute its power over us, and we magnify our own power, our own ability to act. You see, again, coming back to daily acts of courage, I want to challenge you right now. What is it that you know? What are 3 areas that you need to act more courageously in? What are 3 things that you know that you need to do? And then write those things down, pick up the phone and ask somebody to hold you accountable to actually do it. Because I'm telling you, I absolutely know that you're destined for greatness. I know, again, there's no accident that you're here. And so let's go out there and act courageously. Let's be bold. And now, if this video has encouraged you, you take a moment to share it with your friends and family, and together we can be a catalyst to change the world one person at a time. And now if you'd like to view other episodes of Be Your Best, you can go download my podcast on iTunes, or you can download Radio Addict on Google Play. All right, now go out there and make it an awesome day and an awesome week as you act courageously. God bless.